here back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So fans are calling out Cardi B because Cardi B put out some new vinyls, and a lot of people are saying that she's copying Nicki Minaj Pink Friday 2 vinyl cover that she put out back in 2023. Now, let me know who you guys think look better, because the outfits are similar. But Cardi B fans are also clapping back saying, wait a minute, Nicki Minaj has copied Cardi B's Reebok commercial and photo shoot that she did back, I think, in 2021, 2022. So let me know how y'all feel about it. In my opinion, I believe Cardi B is trolling Nicki Minaj, trying to bait Nicki Minaj into responding to her. That is Titanic's plan. They're trying to get Nicki Minaj riled up. Remember, it was already revealed in Imaginary Faces, the photo shoot, she had like white or blonde hair, whatever you want to call it, right? But when the pictures dropped for the art cover, she had pink hair. She's trying to get Nicki Minaj to respond. That's why she even sampled Jay-Z. Nobody give a fuck about Camel Face in 2025 musically. Like, nobody listening to that man like that. So with that being said, she only sampled Camel Face because Nicki Minaj has been dragging him since last year. So they're trying to get a rise out of Nicki Minaj, and I think that it is smart that Nicki continues to pay Cardi B and her botch BBL dust, okay? Do not help the rollout, okay? She's already flopping. The only thing she got going on is pregnancies and court cases. She got more court cases and pregnancies than she do for album rollouts, okay? She's a sad case of a has-been female rapper. Now, with that being said, Doja Cat has also showcased a new art cover for her vinyls that she's putting out for her new album, V. Okay? I like this art cover. Okay? I feel like it goes with the aesthetic for her new era. And it also has been reported that Doja Cat's new song, Jealous Type, is supposed to debut in the top 30 on the Hot 100, okay? Now, here's my thing. She's doing better than Imaginary Faces. A lot of people was trying to drag Doja Cat for debuting in the top 50, but now she's going top 30, and I feel like after her Video Music Awards performance, she can go top 15, top 20, okay? You know, like I said before, Doja Cat is a grower, not a shower on the charts. She grows on the charts. It's not always like an instant hit. She never really go number one automatically, okay? It always grows on the chart. So congratulations to Doja Cat on that. Now, moving on from that, fans are on social media saying that Cardi B is being sabotaged. A lot of fans are saying that her engagement is low on X, and that she's being sabotaged, but she's not complaining like Nicki Minaj, which is very interesting. A fan said Cardi's engagement is so low since July, yet we don't see her crying and saying they're plotting against me or that they're trying to sabotage me, okay? So let me know how y'all feel about that. Here's the thing with Cardi B. I don't think Cardi B is shocked by how low her engagement is. I definitely think Nicki Minaj, because of the C19 incident and her calling out certain people, that her engagement being low and the fact that she has so many followers, that could be deemed as suspicious. As for Cardi B, I don't think Cardi B cares or is shocked that her engagement is low, considering that Imaginary Faces flopped. So her sales are low too. It's not just the engagement. I don't think she's shocked by that, because Outside went top 10 first week and then flopped the second week. Okay? You know, it's not like people are really checking for Cardi B. Let's just be honest. People are not checking for Cardi B. And she's not calling people out. She's not calling any executives out. She didn't call out the NFL. She didn't call out Camel Face. So why in the hell would she be sabotaged? No, people are just not checking for Cardi B, and people are tired of her. Now, Cardi B fans are bragging about how she's going viral for her testimony in court. Like, that's a good thing. It's the desperation for me. Now, moving on to Queen Sabrina. We got to give Sabrina her 10s. At first, I'm not going to lie, I doubted you. I thought the album was going to be trash, and I could publicly apologize. That's the one thing about me. When I'm wrong, I can say that I'm wrong, okay? But Sabrina, this album is low-key fire. You might have did something. I knew you and Jack Anoff were not going to disappoint, okay? I listened to Sabrina's album, and low-key, I think she ate it up. I will give her a solid 8 out of 10. Now, my favorite song, and this is what should have been the single in my opinion, Sugar Talkin'. Sugar Talkin' should have been the single, okay? Now, I know she put out the music video for Tears. Okay, that song kind of fire too, and I do like the music videos. She definitely got a budget behind that. It's unique. Her music videos are not like anybody else's music videos. So I can give her, her 8s, okay? Because there's songs that I don't like on the album, but low-key, she killed it. Go-Go Juice is kind of fire too, okay? So with that being said, my only issue with Sabrina is that I do believe she gets payola, okay? I definitely think we got to call the payola out, but I'm not mad at Lkin giving Sabrina payola. Is well deserved. This album is fire. Okay? If you have not listened to it, you're missing out. Because Sugar Talkin', that's a boppity bop. And in my opinion, I think Sabrina is probably going to have the best pop album, keyword, of the year. Okay? She should have dropped this in the beginning of the year. She has a lot of hits. Now, SZA was able to clock Queen Bee. Billboard's biggest R&B and hip-hop female albums of the 21st century list has officially came out, and SOS is number 1 and CTRL is at number 2. Wow. Congratulations to SZA. She got the number 1 and number 2 spot. Then they got the Queen of Christmas, The Emancipation of Mimi, at number 3. I feel like that album should be over SOS and CTRL. Okay, but SOS is basically Diamond. But I feel like Mimi, she got classics. Why is Planet Her at number 4? I don't understand. It should not be over Anti. It's just very disrespectful what Billboard does. They're very disrespectful. Billboard will be receiving 50,000 lashes. And then they got Just Like You over the Beyonce album and Sasha Fierce. Oh, hell no. Oh my goodness. They just so disrespectful. This is why I don't like Billboard. Okay? Pink Friday is not R&B. Okay, I understand this is R&B and hip hop, but it's not R&B. Then they got Good Girl Gone Bad at number 12, B-Day at number 13, Talk That Talk at number 14, and Loud at number 15. I definitely do not agree with this list at all. I love SZA, but she should not be number 1. Okay, but she does have a diamond album. So, you got to take that into consideration. Now, Rolling Stone tries to compete with Billboard. They put out their best albums of the century made by Black artists. So far, they got Lemonade at number 1. Okay, they got Blonde by Frank Ocean at number 2. Good Kid, Mad City at number 4. SOS at number 5. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy at number 6. Voodoo at number 7. The Blueprint at number 8. The Beyonce album at number 9. And Under Construction at number 10. Okay? Now, here's my thing. Lemonade, definitely, I can see why that is number 1. Okay? I don't understand why Blonde would be number 2. Definitely don't agree with that. But damn, SOS is on this list. I feel like a lot of people feel like SZA makes classics. Okay? Because she be on every list. It don't matter. Is SZA an icon? Let me know in the comments. Because she be on every best album. Whether it's hip hop or R&B or pop. She be on every list. Now, it has been announced that Rihanna will release new merch for the 20th anniversary of her debut album, Music of the Sun. And that's why she had changed her profile picture to a picture from like 15 years ago, because this damn sure wasn't recent. So let me know how y'all feel about it. Bitch, nobody cares about no damn merch. Like, she just playing in the Navy's faces. I'm not buying a damn thing. Which, you know, I know it's probably gonna sell out regardless, but bitch, you need to stop with that stupid ass stuff you be doing. Dropping merch after you haven't released music in like 10 years is actually very disrespectful. But I expect nothing less from Rihanna, because I feel like she's just very nasty, low key, to her fans. People talk about how Beyonce don't do things for her fans. At least she dropped music. Okay? Rihanna don't do nothing for y'all except drop Fenty Q-tips. So unfortunately, I will have to give A-Screen and Shelly another 300,000 lashings. They are the cast from season 7 Love Island. And as we know, a few days ago, Ace did an interview with ugly ass Speedy on, I think he's supposed to be on Complex, but he has his own separate YouTube channel, and he basically insinuated that Nick and Landria was a fake couple and it's PR and they're just trying to get money together, okay? But then this nigga pop out with Shelly on Essence Magazine doing promo for his relationship. I'm thinking, well, which is PR? You doing PR just how you trying to shade Nick and Landria for doing PR and promoting their relationship. It's giving fake to me, okay? I feel as though, like I said before, that Ace and Shelly are both jealous of Nick and Landria. Because how you going to say it's giving PR, and he said that there was no romantic spark, which I definitely don't believe. But how are you going to say that and then do your own rollout for your relationship? I just don't understand that. That's giving hypocrite. I feel like he was upset that Nick and Landria took over the shine when it comes to their relationship. They are being pushed like they're the winners, and technically they're not. The winners broke up, Amaya and Brian. So that's why I'm giving, unfortunately, Shelly and Ace Green another 300,000 lashings. And then on top of that, he also said that he's not in a rush to make Shelly his girlfriend. Meanwhile, they've known each other way longer than Nick and Alandrian have known each other.
As far as me asking her to be my girlfriend, I've never been pressed by no nigga, never been pressed by any woman in his life to do something I don't want to do. Unless we talk about my time in this experience, you know what I mean? But
unless your conscience was
unless my
talking.
conscience, you know what I mean, was talking. But that's just been my MO. So I don't feel the need to have to come to whatever everybody else is saying to do.
But yet on the reunion, you were saying that you were in love with Shelly. So how can you be in love with somebody but then don't want to ask them to be your girlfriend? Mind you, you met Shelly in 2023. It's not like y'all met on the show. So I feel like the only person that is not genuine or faking the funk would be Ace and Shelly, in my opinion. Because at the end of the day, y'all knew each other the longest, yet y'all acting like y'all just met on Love Island and y'all taking things slow. How are you guys in love but not boyfriend and girlfriend? That don't make sense to me. And then here comes Shelly, all raggedy self, coming out saying, oh, her and Orlandria, that's her girl, because she hosted an event for Billboard, which she discussed her relationship a little bit with Orlandria, and you can kind of hear that she is trying to put on a facade or pretend like things are cool because she knows that Nick and Orlandria won't say anything publicly. Okay, they play on that. They know that Orlandria, she don't really speak out like that. So they're playing on the fact that Orlandria and Nick are basically silent, and so they can push whatever narrative they want about them to the press, while basically shitting on them. So this is what Shelly had to say.
Now, you were telling me about what songs you have put onto the other Love Island cast. We spoke about Alandria. Who else have you given new music recommendations to?
That was just the only one. That's my girl.
But that's your girl. How was that night out with your girl outside of the villa finally?
We had so much fun together, celebrating my birthday. You know, she just wanted to have a night of having fun and celebrating me, and I'm just like, you know what, I would like having her by my side is just everything. Like, that's
Absolutely.
my girl, you know. So
and
we
you
had
know,
so
y'all
much
are...
fun just filling out the different vibes. You know, she's from the South.
Yo.
So New York was putting her on a little bit, okay?
I love that so much. You know, everyone is obsessed with you too.
Yeah.
Our chocolate queens, our baddies,
Period.
Michelle.
To me, that was kind of fake and phony in my opinion. Okay, I feel like low-key, Shelly does not like Orlandria. I don't care what nobody says. I think it's definitely going to come out later on this year or next year. Okay, I think Shelly don't like Alandria because ain't no way your man could talk shit about your best friend and you be cool with it. Like, there's just no way. I feel like you would have checked him or something. Ain't no way he could publicly say what he said about Nick and Alandria and you just be mute and talking about, oh, Alandria is your girl. Like, stop the fake ass bullshit, please. Now, Queen Ari is going on tour. Let me know how y'all feel about this. It looks like she is going on the Eternal Sunshine Tour, and she only has a few dates lined up, to be quite honest. Okay, it's not like she going to a lot of different places. I don't think Queen Ari's heart is in music, okay, because this is a skimpy little tour. But let me know how y'all feel about this, because this is better than nothing, okay? At least the Ariana fans are getting something. Now, moving on to Thugger, I have to give Young Thug, unfortunately, 50,000 lashes because it has been revealed that he is a snitch too. Now, he came out and tried to deny it, but the video proof does not lie. He said they didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother. Rap where? Okay. Now, there is video circulating around the internet of him basically telling the prosecutors that basically Pee Wee Roscoe carried drugs for Lil Wayne, okay? And that allegedly this guy was the one who shot up Wayne's bus. Remember, Thug and Wayne were beefing at one moment in time. And then, you know, Wayne's bus got shot up thanks to Young Thug. With that being said, Thug has been running around calling Wanna Gunna a rat when he's acting like one too. Wow. Now, here's my thing. I don't trust any of these rappers when it comes to snitching. All these rappers came after Gunna and 6ix9ine, but cool with Champagne Thickums. That's how I knew that they were fake. What Champagne Thickums is doing with Not Like Us, that is rat behavior. That is snitching. You cannot say you mob ties. You can't have videos with guns on the grass in your yard and then run to the police when shit don't go your way. That's what a lot of these rappers do. So once I knew that they was acting funny with Gunna but praying Champagne Thickums and work with him still, I knew that they were fake. Now, 21 Below Average unfollowed Young Thug and started following Gunna on social media. So let me know how y'all feel about that. I feel like 21 Below Average is a fake gangster too. I don't care if he got teardrops under his eyes. Ain't you from the UK? This is what I'm talking about. All these rappers is fake thugs. I don't believe any of them. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on the chart. Queen Taylor's, the real reason why the Carters are moving to the UK. And also what really happened to Tamar Braxton and who really tried to take her out. Sleepwalking my ass. But anyway, that's on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And I hope you have a great day.